Hey guys, krazypryo88 here with an unboxing for you. Alright, recently I've done one on this brand with the saw, and I don't know how it went over, but I had some of you guys check it out. So, I don't know, this was on back order. I ordered this with the saw and I just got it the other day. This is the angle grinder from Motorhead, 20 volt ultra angle grinder. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you want to look it up, there's a QR code. One thing I've noticed about these tools is that, well, they are exclusively online from Menards. So you can't find them in the store. They seem to be built really good. I honestly had no complaints with the saw. The laser guy was a nice touch to something cheap. And they definitely better quality than anything Harbor Freight has to offer. But anyways, like I said, I finally got it. I want you guys to see it. So I'm going to unbox this for you. And we're even going to cut a piece of steel with it today. See if how it works. All right. So with further ado, here's the 20 volt ultra angle grinder by Motorhead Tool Company. Now I have checked out some of these online. They do have an actual site to register for warranties and stuff like that. Now a lot of these tools, like I said, I spent $29.99 on this. This is at Menards. Now, as I can tell you from my understanding with this particular tool, is that it's got a decent quality to it. Like, I honestly don't know what else I can tell you. I mean, I've had pretty good reviews, and they're selling it for almost 30% cheaper than the actual website. The saw I got's like $119 on here on their site combined. I bought the saw for like 34 something, and then this one here I got for $29.99. Now, whenever I see a cheap tool, it makes me want to check it out. And, well, since I'm still kind of new to YouTube, I'm trying to bring you guys as many videos as I can between now and fireworks season. So, hope you guys enjoy. And this is the Motorhead Angle Grinder, Ultra Angle Grinder, 20 volt. It's nice that they have the 20 volt. And all these tools come with a battery. There's no bare tool. So, let's check it out. So right now, we're going to open it up and see what comes in. All right, we got the instruction booklet. Now, I don't know if those of you who don't know how to use an angle grinder, but this can be helpful if you really need it. So that's an instruction booklet. Be wary. Half of it's in Spanish. Some of it's in English. Some of it's in like 3 different languages. So just be careful. Now this right here, just like the saw did, this comes with a little bag to keep it in. Motorhead. Now it's pretty good quality bag. Like, honestly, I can say the saw bag, I'm actually kind of impressed with it. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for the saw. I might just keep it with my other tools. But for carrying like things like electrical plugs and stuff like that on the job, you can't really beat that bag. And the little lightning bolt makes it look cool. I mean, other than it being a Steelers color, I'm cool with it. All right. Next up, angle grinder wheels. We got a sanding disc, a grinder, and a cutting wheel that comes with it. Let me open these up for you guys so you can see what they look like. My understanding, it's got an A60 grit. Motorhead makes this. You know, the sanding flap wheel. Good for grinding things. Quality feels pretty decent. I don't feel like it's generic or anything like that. A lot of times, like I have used the Harbor Freight wheels in the past, and they've turned out to be pretty decent for what their money was. So I can't imagine this is going to be too much worse. So that's the A60 grit wheel. Next up, giant grind wheel. It's pretty thick. Feels decent build. This one is a maximum speed 13,500 RPM. And, well, you guys know what these do. grind down bolts, smooth things off. Great for sharpening lawnmower blades. Once again, it feels pretty decent quality. I can't really push on it, so it's pretty stable. I've had some of these wheels where I can literally take my finger and I can bend them, which can be kind of scary if you have an angle grinder. Next up, cutting wheel. Usually I have a thinner one. The thicker one, I guess, is alright. I mean, either way, this is most likely probably just a smaller version of the grinder wheel. So, like, once again, 13,300 RPMs, maximum speed. It seems like decent quality for what you're getting with it. I mean, most things when you buy the bare tool or whatever, they don't ever come with all the supplies that you need to start it. Alright, next up, the actual unit. The actual unit itself feels decently built. You know, general angle grinder stuff. I mean, I'm actually surprised at how much weight this has on it. It feels like a beast. I don't know about quality-wise, but I put it up with the weight like a Metabo. As you can see. Now, I do believe these are brushed. These are brushed. I don't think they're brushless. But there's the little description if you guys need it. Cordless lithium-ion angle grinder. So, that's the machine itself. There's a close-up view of it. Battery setup. The only thing I can honestly say I don't care much about is it has a big plastic button here, and I feel like that would break if you're not paying attention. So I don't honestly know if that'd even be any decent. But we're going to test it out and see. As we go through this box again, we get the handle that goes with this. Now, I don't always use the handle because I feel like the handle is getting away. So we're gonna put the handle on this. Give me a second here. So it goes on there like this. It's nice that it has the right and also has the left, so you can put the handle on either side, whatever your preference is. I don't understand why this is up here, but it looks. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a brain fart. That's pretty nifty how they did that. That's the wheel wrench. That's pretty cool. Normally, these don't even have a place to hold these things. Normally, you get these, you throw them in your toolbox, you forget where they are. Some people lose them. I've used pliers to take mine off because I can never find one of these. That's pretty nifty that they actually put that in the handle. I will give it some credit for that. That's pretty unique. Like I said, I don't see too many with that on it. Like that. Normally, they just come separate. There's really nothing that you can do. Next up, their little warranty card if you need the code to register these tools. They're pretty decent. I mean, like I said, I looked at their site a few times, and a lot of their tools are more expensive than what I'm getting them for at Menards. So, let's get over here to the next box. Comes with a 20-volt lithium-ion battery. Right here. It's pretty nifty that for it being a cheaper tool, it has this little battery gauge on it. It says it's fully charged. Next up, we got ourselves another one of these quick chargers by Moorhead. Like I said, for being cheap, it's pretty good. The lights all light up on the side and stuff. A lot of the cheaper versions don't have any of this stuff on them, just a charger or a little plug-in thing. It's nice that it actually has a ventilated, fan-driven, cooled charger in it. Next box. Well, here is the shield. I've never seen one like this before. This kind of looks like it defeats the whole concept here. Well, I guess then you're putting it upside down, it'd be good for that. It's completely closed in. That's definitely unique and interesting. I mean, most people that use these, they don't ever put these upside down. They just kind of go at it with that, with the shield. This, I guess, would be good if you're mounting it on the table. You were using it as like a wet saw or something. I feel like that'd be good for that. But and well, that's pretty much that. Like honestly, I've never seen that shield before. I couldn't honestly tell you what the hell that's even for. I've never used one like that. Hopefully this is the regular shield. We'll have to do some retrofitting in here. Yes. That's more like it right there. That's the one that us angle grinder people that use these, we know what this is. So we're gonna take and we're gonna put this guy on here. From what on my understanding, it's just gonna go on like that. Yeah, to set your wheel up and everything like that. So that is how that would go. Now, I'm a little anxious to see it run, so I'm not gonna put this all these shields on and stuff like that. Like I said, I kind of want to show you guys the power that it offers right off the bat. I mean, I think it offers pretty decent power. You guys gotta bear with me for a second here. I'm trying to maneuver a cell phone on top of trying to set things up. Sorry if it's caused any kind of inconvenience. Like I said, it seems pretty decent quality, and for $29 at Menards, and that's at the 11% rebate. It's like $35 out the door, but it's definitely, I feel like it's worth it. And if you want a tool, it's not gonna cost you a boatload of money. Like I said, it has that convenient little wheel thing that sits there. It's not going to cost you a boatload of money. Say you're going to use it for a job and you're worried that you're going to go through it or maybe break it or something like that. You're not out a whole lot with it. I mean, if you guys have seen the price of batteries lately, like 100% for real, like for the price of batteries, you can't really beat it because, I don't know, I find batteries for this thing for $17, believe it or not. I can, and that's an 11% rebate at Menards. Like, it's really, like, it's really just, it's a good buy. And, like, I can't stress enough because everybody's been down to Harbor Freight Owl. And, I don't know, my experience, they're garbage. I mean, their crap falls apart. It ain't no good. It's constantly having an issue. And I mean, I've caught some things on fire, and always to try to find another tool brand that's actually better than Harbor Freight, I'm down any time of the week. So I came across these when I was browsing, and I've been wanting to bring you these videos to you guys because, like I said, it's something unique. You can look around for it. I don't see too many videos online or anything about this particular brand. That's why I chose to do it. And anytime I can find a tool that is a decent price and it works as intended and I don't have to worry about blowing up on me or something, I want to try to, like, I try to get it. I mean, now I'm not one, no, I'm kind of tool biased too, so I can't 100% say that I'm sold on this because I do use the Moorhead tool. Oh, I do use Masterforce, Menards big brand. They're all brushless. But every once in a while, there's a tool I don't have, and I don't have the angle grinder or the handsaw, and I see something in between, and I'll mix it. I try to stay pretty tool specific, like Masterforce, DeWalt, Ryobi, stuff like that. And every once in a while I'll throw a cheap tool in because when I'm on jobs and stuff, I have a bunch of people that like to use my crap, and then half the time, some of them return and some don't. So what's the point in spending hundreds of dollars on tools if you don't know if your drill is going to come back at the end of the night? So buying a few of these and they work just as well, I honestly see no reason not to give it a shot. So I got it all set up here. It does have quite a weird angle if you're holding it like this with the battery. So I do got a piece of steel out here. We're going to test it out and see how it cut. Now I did put the little miniature grinding wheel on. I have cutting wheels. We're going to use what they gave us today because I would rather test it with what they gave us than what I know I have. So with further ado, this is the Moorhead angle grinder. It does got a pretty decent kick to it. It feels pretty good in your hands. So we'll see if it will even cut. As you can see, it's definitely cutting. Now this is the grinder wheel they gave me, so we're not going to try to cut a whole piece of steel with it because I really don't want to wreck the wheel. Because I do have a few things I could use it for. But I just wanted to show you guys how it started up, how it cut. If you guys thought it was smooth, go ahead. You can leave some comments if you want. It don't matter to me. I appreciate you guys that are watching. And for you guys that are commenting as they are, I appreciate you guys for checking my channel out. Hopefully I get some new subscribers. It helps the channel out. It helps me out. And anyways, like I said, this is the second part of my live stuff until fireworks season starts. So I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this. If there's anything I could do better or some things you want some other details on, drop me some comments and I'll do what I can to answer them. And I'll do what I can to find what you want to see, and we can unbox it and test it. All right, guys, thank you, and I appreciate it. And once again, that is the Moorhead Tool Company by Menards. You can find it on Menards online. Those are the parts that you get for it. Comes all packaged up in that nice little box right there. And one more thing before I say anything else. You guys that use angle grinders, I know some of you guys that weld, some of you guys that do things. I work on exhaust and piping and stuff like that, so I'd definitely say it's an awesome tool. Runs good. It's great for the money. It's got a hella good quality on it compared to a lot of cheaper stuff. And just please make sure you guys are wearing safety glasses and doing the right precautions because, as you can know, angle grinders can be pretty dangerous. I've had wheels break and stick into things. I've seen some pretty good accidents with these. Doesn't matter the size, the cheapness, the build, the quality. Either way you look at it, this can be a really dangerous tool, and I just want to make sure I throw that safety warning out there. Do I recommend this company? I do. If you're looking for a budget-friendly tool that's pretty decent with no issues, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 4-star. I'm not going to give it quite a 5 because I'm not the biggest fan of how the battery angle is on the back of it, how it fits into your hand when you're trying to grind at a certain angle. But I'm going to give it 4 stars outright. And I mean, be honest with you, for a cheaper tool, what really helped me give it a decent rating is this right here. This hidden gem. Like, dude, most people that buy angle grinders, this does not come anywhere on this. There's not a holder anywhere for this tool. This gets thrown on a tool bench, and then half the time when you need it, you don't know where the hell it's at to change the wheel. That is pretty slick that they put that in the handle like that. I will have to say that's decent credit. I mean, if I have to say anything about it, I mean, that is pretty clever. I hope it doesn't get loose and it falls out in the middle of a job. But other than that, I think it's a pretty legit thing for the money. So you guys want to check it out, it's on menardsonline.com. And go look at them. You can usually order them, have it delivered to your local store, You could even have it delivered to your house from Menards. The site is like 3 times its price, the actual Motorhead site. Like I said, I don't know too much about them. I'm more eager to test them out, and I'm bringing more test runs with these throughout the year. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know. And once again, appreciate you all. All right, and catch you guys later.